Welcome to What is Going On in the UC, and today we're going to talk about more UC confusion.
I be looking for a great whale called unification confusion.
Look, I heard the most disturbing stories lately. One of our camps has an employee working for the camp who calls himself an ex-member, has cheated on his wife multiple times, and blames the church for getting him into a relationship that he is not happy in, and for giving him a wife that he is not attracted to, for giving him all his psychological idiosyncrasies, because I don't know him. But the mere facts, as I stated, require him not to be working at one of our camps. And if you're confused about this, trust me, you're part of the problem. The guy flirts with 24-year-old blessed children, invites them, has them sleeping, playing cards, doing whatever in his cabin, and was told not to have BCs in his cabin after hours. He complained about that. Now, that means he's too stupid to understand why he can't be in the cabin with grown, half-grown, or immature BCs. I would not be comfortable with a grown woman hanging out with that guy on a camp property. And he can say, well, I'm adult, we're consenting adults. We're not about consenting adults. So here's the thing. We can't be confused. The guy I'm talking about says, well, they're grown BCs. Oh, this BC I was hanging out, she was 24 years old. Or this other BC I was hanging out, she was 19. And, he complains about his wife and how he's divorcing his wife, And we know that he's just going to do the, oh, woe is me, I need comfort. And some stupid BC chick is going to just, fall right into that. We had a situation in another center, I ain't going to say which one, Brooklyn, where a BC falls with somebody's guest. We are about trying to get people into our fold, but we are not about trying to get people into our fold irregardless of the principle. We're actually primarily trying to teach people the principle. It is more important to get people into a right relationship with God than just to hang out with people. If you want to hang out with people, then go and do that. But don't use venues where we raise our children collectively and where church members trust that there's a certain amount of wisdom running those establishments, right? And then lack the wisdom to keep snakes out of the nursery. I'm just saying, knowing that a camp is run that way, I will not send my kids to that camp. Because here's why. Here's what happened, and here's what confused people do not see. When you let somebody who says bad things hang out with you, BCs watch that and they go, oh, why are they letting this person with these issues hang out with us? And then you don't have to say anything. They will think, oh, they're hanging out with this guy because his thoughts are okay, or his beliefs are okay, or it is okay to hang out with people who think like this, or it is okay to think like that. Being upset with the church is small time. So if you hang out with people that are upset with the church, that's really small time. If you hang out with people, if you let people hang out in our facilities, day after day after day, if you hire people and they hang out in our facilities day after day after day, who are even worse than being anti-church, they are anti-blessing, anti-fidelity, sexual fidelity, or anti-abstinence, and you say, well, we have to tolerate that, you're a freaking fool. Here's what we think as adults. We think, because I can digest this person's worldview and not let it infect me, then I'm okay to be around him, right? But maybe the kids that are around you cannot digest his worldview, right? So by you accepting him in a warm embrace, the kids look at that and say, why is mommy and daddy, or why is this leader acting like this person is in equal standing, in equal standing. Then they will see that person's worldview. I'm talking about people that will just display the most unprincipled worldview without shame, like a snake in your face. They will just listen to that person. They will go, oh, mommy and daddy or the leader is okay with that. And then you have a growing conversation there, because the kids now who realize that we're unofficially okay with that worldview, they start, basting that worldview in little conversations of their own. Pretty soon, it's the BCs that have the same argument, the same horizontal scapegoating, rationalizing the principle away concepts. So what do you do with people who are unprincipled, okay? You make a separate workshop, okay? And if they cannot tolerate the whole idea of being marginalized, I'm sorry. Because even in Christianity, before you can repent and come back to God, you must confess. So we're actually helping them hide from the whole idea that something's wrong. These people need intervention. And now we're addicted to this excessive tolerance. We're the ones who need intervention. So, okay, here's intervention. Harpoon that whale. Talk to you later.